Hey, it's Pauline. I'm here at the fluxHome from USC. Today we're going to learn about lighting and daylighting. Let's go check it out. I'm here with Justin at the fluxHome from USC. Can you tell me what your major is and what your role in the project has been?
So my major is architecture. I just graduated with the Master's of Architecture from the University of Southern California, and my role is a project manager.
And can you tell me about the lighting features in this house?
So we try to use as much natural light as possible. We have these large operable openings. One large skylight in the living room, another in the bathroom. We have 3 large sliding glass doors and 4 windows, so it spills in a lot of natural light. We're trying to reduce as much lighting load as possible.
And what are some benefits of using natural lighting?
So some of the benefits is instead of having an incandescent bulb or a fluorescent bulb or LEDs, you get the natural sunlight and also a little bit of vitamin D in your body as well. And it just has a more brighter feel to it since it's natural light as opposed to artificial light, and has a better ambience to it as well.
Yeah, it makes a space feel more open too, right?
Yes. So we have these large walls where the white light can bounce around to light up the space a little better as opposed to having a darker feature on it.
Is there anything you have to do to keep the heat gain out while letting the light in?
So what we did is when we designed the house, we wanted large glass openings, and especially on the south side, you get a lot of heat gain. So what happens is that we have glass specifically meant for south-facing walls that would reduce the amount of solar heat gain that comes in. And in our skylights, we also have slight shading devices that cover the skylight. So it's on top of the skylight outside, so it reduces the penetration of solar heat gain before it enters into the house.
Can you explain more about how the skylight works?
Our skylight also acts as a solar chimney along with the light tube. And what happens is you can open the skylight, it's an operable skylight. So when you have natural ventilation flowing through, the heat would dissipate since heat rises and it would just escape the house. And also, if you forget to close the skylight, it'll close automatically with the moisture sensor in case it rains. And on top of that, there is a shading device which reduces solar heat gain that enters into the house, but it also has an automated system. If it feels like it's too hot, it'll close by itself to auto-shade the house.
That's great.
Thank you.
Electrical lighting do you have?
So for our artificial lighting, we have all LEDs. We have MR16 LEDs and LED strips that are not direct light, but diffuse light, to mimic sunlight when there's no natural light available. And the benefit of LED lights is it has a longer lifespan, I think anywhere in the range of 50 to 60 years. And also it reduces energy use and uses a fraction of what a typical light bulb would use.
Did your studies at school influence the design of this house?
So my background is in architecture and interior design, so it did influence how we move around space, the spatial capabilities, how one would interact with the rooms itself. So we went for a large open plan instead of a typical house with small rooms. So we have our big living space, our big dining space. Everything's merging together into one large open space with zones that you can use.
And would this design be good for any climate?
This design is meant for Southern California, especially the 4 microclimates in California. We have the mountains, the desert, the valley, and the oceans. So this is meant for Southern California. It can be operable in any of the 4 microclimates for any user group as well. So it's very ideal for Southern California climate.
And what careers do you see as possibilities after you've had this experience?
So with this experience, I can probably go into project management, construction management, architectural design. It just leads open doors to many possibilities, because with this project you're not only focused on design and architecture, but you're focused on building communications and just how to portray your house as a livable space, especially through affordability and marketability as well. So it's endless.
Great, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Tune in, charge up, and be part of the solution.
Join us for the next episodes of Watt Trekker. Use the link below to sign up for a chance to win prizes and to be notified when our next episode is available online.